Okay, I'm reading a book today called Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat, written by James Dean. Pete the Cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air and he hopes to see lots of fish. Lots and lots of fish. Okay? If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. There's Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. So he never saw a seahorse before. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash. Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. So he is in the water looking for a seahorse. And he sees a swordfish. So Pete swims out of its way. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thanks Pete. He thought the stingray was a seahorse. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It is a blowfish. It is not a seahorse. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It is an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. So how many legs does an octopus have? 8. Okay. Then it says, Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? And see, the seahorse is following him. You can't see it. Okay. So Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it is too dark to see. How will Pete get out? If it's too dark to see, how would he get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It's glow in the dark. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. See the angelfish? It's really colorful. Okay. So Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He's in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes. Oh Lord. He is in the shadow of a whale because a whale is behind him. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a seahorse. No. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. I did not see a seahorse, thanks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise. You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure. So the sea owl